Hello, wonderful people of the world. Welcome to Ella Travel Guide, your ultimate companion for cultural exploration. Today, we're delving into the delicious world of global Christmas cuisine. Christmas is a time of joy and celebration, but did you know it's also a time for a global culinary extravaganza? Yes, from the snowy peaks of Norway to the sun-drenched beaches of Australia, the spirit of Christmas extends to the dining table, bringing people together over a shared love of good food. Each region celebrates Christmas in its own unique way, and that includes the mouth-watering dishes they prepare. In this video, we'll be exploring and explaining how to make a few traditional Christmas dishes from various corners of the globe. So if you're ready to embark on this culinary journey, subscribe to our channel and let's spice up your Christmas menu with some international flair. Our first stop is Germany, home to the delicious Christmas Stollen. Imagine a delightful loaf of bread, chock full of dried fruits, nuts, and spices, dusted with a snowy cap of powdered sugar. That, my friends, is the German Christmas Stollen, a delectable treat that has been a part of German Christmas tradition since the 14th century. To make this festive fruit bread, we'll need a few key ingredients. First, we'll need flour, sugar, butter, and yeast for the dough. Then, we'll need a mix of dried fruits such as raisins, currants, and candied citrus peel. Don't forget the almonds, and a generous helping of spices like cinnamon and cardamom. All these ingredients combined create a symphony of flavors that is uniquely Stollen. Now let's dive into the method. Begin by soaking your dried fruits in rum or orange juice to plump them up. As they soak, prepare your dough. Combine the flour, sugar, yeast, and melted butter. Knead this mixture until it forms a smooth dough. Then it's time to add in your soaked fruits, nuts, and spices. Knead these into the dough until they're evenly distributed. Next, let your dough rest. This allows the yeast to do its magic, making the dough rise and giving it that classic bread texture. Once your dough has doubled in size, it's time to shape it. Traditional Stollen has a distinctive hump shape, meant to symbolize the baby Jesus in swaddling clothes. Finally, bake your Stollen until it's golden brown. Once it's cooled, dust it generously with powdered sugar. This not only gives it a festive look, but also adds a delightful sweetness to each bite. And there you have it! Slicing into this bread reveals a colorful mosaic of fruits and nuts, a true testament to the joy and richness of the holiday season. And voila, you've just made a traditional German Christmas Stollen. Now, let's move on to our next global Christmas treat. Scene script. Next, we're heading over to Mexico, where bacalao, a salted cod dish, reigns supreme during Christmas. Before we dive into the cooking process, let's talk about bacalao. This dish is a festive favorite, often prepared and shared at family gatherings during the holiday season. It's a unique blend of flavors, combining the saltiness of cod with the sweetness of tomatoes and the tanginess of olives. Preparing bacalao is a process that requires a little patience, but the end result is well worth the wait. First, you'll need to soak the salted cod in water for about 24 hours, changing the water every 6 to 8 hours. This step is necessary to remove the excess salt from the fish. Once the cod is ready, it's time to assemble the rest of the ingredients. You'll need ripe tomatoes, onions, green olives, capers, and pickled jalapenos, all finely chopped. You'll also need some chopped garlic and parsley, olive oil, and a dash of white wine. Start by sautéing the onions and garlic in olive oil until they're golden brown. Then, add the tomatoes, olives, capers, and jalapenos to the pan. Let this simmer until the tomatoes are well cooked and have released their juices. Next, add the soaked and drained cod to the tomato mixture. Stir everything together, then add a splash of white wine. Let it simmer on low heat for about 30 minutes, stirring occasionally until the flavors meld together. Finally, sprinkle the chopped parsley on top of the dish just before serving. This gives it a fresh, vibrant touch. The result is a hearty, flavorful dish that's sure to bring warmth to any Christmas gathering. The combination of the salty cod, sweet tomatoes, tangy olives, and spicy jalapenos creates a symphony of flavors in every bite. There you have it, a Mexican bacalao ready to add some spice to your Christmas table. But hold on, we're not done yet. We're not done. Now we're jetting off to the Philippines, where bibingka, a sweet rice cake, is a Christmas favorite. A popular treat during the holiday season, bibingka is a beloved part of the Filipino Christmas tradition. This sweet, spongy cake, traditionally baked in a clay pot lined with banana leaves, is a taste of the tropics that's sure to add a unique flavor to your holiday table. To prepare bibingka, you'll first need to gather your ingredients. The star of the show is glutinous rice flour, which gives the bibingka its signature chewy texture. You'll also need coconut milk, regular milk, eggs, sugar, baking powder, and a pinch of salt. And let's not forget the toppings: freshly grated coconut and a slice of salted egg for that touch of Filipino authenticity. Start by preheating your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. While it's heating up, take a large bowl and combine your glutinous rice flour, sugar, baking powder, and salt. In another bowl, whisk together your eggs, coconut milk, and regular milk. Gradually pour your wet ingredients into your dry ingredients, mixing well until you have a smooth batter. Now, it's time to prep your baking pan. Grease it well and line it with a banana leaf if you have one. This will infuse your bibingka with a subtle tropical flavor. Pour your batter into the pan, smooth the surface with a spatula, and place a slice of salted egg on top. Pop it into the oven and bake for about 25 to 30 minutes, or until the top is golden brown. Once baked, remove your bibingka from the oven and let it cool slightly. Sprinkle it generously with freshly grated coconut before serving. The combination of sweet, spongy cake with the salty egg and refreshing coconut is a flavor experience you won't forget. And just like that, you've created a delightful Filipino bibingka. But we're not stopping here. Wow, what a tasty journey we've been on, exploring Christmas dishes from Germany, Mexico, and the Philippines. Let's take a moment to savor the flavors we've discovered along the way. Our adventure began in Germany, home of the iconic Christmas stollen. This festive bread, studded with dried fruits, nuts, and spices, is a true embodiment of the holiday spirit. Its history stretches back centuries, making it a cherished tradition in German households. One bite of this rich, buttery loaf, dusted with a snowy layer of powdered sugar, and you're instantly transported to a German Christmas market, surrounded by twinkling lights and the scent of fresh pine. From Germany, we journeyed to the vibrant country of Mexico, where we discovered the savory delight that is bacalao. This traditional Christmas dish, made with salted cod, tomatoes, olives, and capers, is a symphony of flavors. Each ingredient tells a story of Mexico's rich cultural heritage, blending together to create a dish that's as colorful and lively as a Mexican fiesta. It's a testament to how food can capture the heart and soul of a place. Our final destination was the Philippines, the land of the irresistible bibingka. This sweet rice cake, topped with a layer of salted egg, is a staple at Filipino Christmas celebrations. Its unique blend of sweet and salty flavors, combined with the comforting cake-like texture, makes it a truly unforgettable treat. It's a wonderful example of how simple ingredients can come together to create a dish that's greater than the sum of its parts. Each of these dishes, from the German stollen to the Mexican bacalao and the Filipino bibingka, adds a unique flavor to the global Christmas cuisine. They show us how diverse and colorful our world is, and how food can bring us together, no matter where we come from. They remind us that Christmas isn't just about the presents under the tree, but about the traditions we share, the memories we make, and the joy we spread. So as you gather around your Christmas table this year, why not add a dash of global flavor? Try making these dishes at home and experience the joy of discovering new tastes and traditions. Who knows? You might just start a new Christmas tradition of your own. Thank you for joining us on this culinary adventure. If you've enjoyed this global Christmas cuisine journey, don't forget to subscribe to Ella Travel Guide. Merry Christmas and happy cooking!